Andy definitely goes on a self-destructive path here at the end.
Absolutely.
Um, and I think this is actually, I think you mentioned this was Katie's idea.
Yeah, she told me
This
about
last
this
theme.
morning. So yeah, we watched the
So
movie
she's
last
gonna
night.
come on the podcast and talk to us right now, right? Special guest
Sh
introducing
that
Katie,
that would be wonder
everybody.
that yeah, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? But
Oh
yeah.
man.
Nope, nowhere around here.
Oh,
Yeah.
bummer.
Um, but
Maybe
yeah,
we should
this what
call her
she
and
talked about this. No, we're not putting her on the spot. Like, I want to maintain my friendship with her, um, being
Nice,
on good
nice. I
terms.
won't put you
So
through that, man. I won't put you
yeah.
through that.
Um, so yeah, just and it's on purpose, and it's part of the humor is all the self-destructive things that Andy does to try to get Ben to go away, and she's baffled at every point that he's still here, he's still coming after me, and obviously he has his own reasons for that. The we talked about the conflicting agendas and all that
But
stuff,
from her
but
perception, she
um,
doesn't know.
yeah, she doesn't know that though. She's just like,
Right.
"What is this dude doing? Why is he still like date? Why are we still together? Why is he still dating me?" And actually, the one that I think is the funniest, you talked about the basketball game at the beginning of the episode, but when they're in the restaurant after she
Right.
declares herself as vegan, or
Yep,
she doesn't eat
yep,
meat, and
right.
then she gets
She
up
goes
and
to
then starts crying and says, "My boyfriend thinks I'm fat," right? And
right.
then she goes to the back, and everyone looks at Matthew McConaughey like he's the most evil dude in the world, and but yeah, so so many just
No, but the funny
self-destructive
part is she
things.
walks back to the kitchen and finishes watching the game.
And eats a burger or something, right? She
Yeah,
eats this
yeah.
like a wrap or something while he's sitting out there with his rice and tofu or
And they,
whatever
like,
he's
plan
got.
dinner right over the game, and she
Yeah,
it's so funny.
yeah. And then telling him she has tickets to the game when it's actually a Celine Dion concert, and they walk out of the concert. That's so many just funny things, and every single one of them is designed to get Ben to go away, right? That's the whole
Mhm,
point of the movie. But so Katie came up with the fact that in our sin, that's exactly what we do with God. Is we just as long as we continue and remain in our sin, we're just actively trying to get God to go away. We're self-destructively doing everything that we possibly can to get rid of his pursuit, because the closer God gets to us, the closer we see our flaws, and we see the reality of who we are as sinful men and women, um, and we don't want to take that. And his pursuit is constant, and for those that he loves, his pursuit is never ending. And yet here we are in our sin, being self-destructive and pushing that away and saying, "No, leave me alone. Get away from me as quickly and as fast as possible. Get away from me," until there's something clicks, something changes, and we see the love that is in his pursuit, whether we think we deserve it or not, and we respond in repentance and faith to actually come to him, respond to his calling, respond to his pursuit in faith and love towards him and living for him. So, just that parallel there, and in that, if we're looking at it allegorically, in that sense, not saying that this was intentional or on purpose on the part of the filmmakers, but um, Andy being us humans, and Matthew McConaughey's character Ben kind of being the pursuer in that situation, like, um, and her self-destructive nature pushing him away, and then finally his pursuit gets to her, and in that moment they're together and they're united together through that. So yeah, I thought that was really good. I thought
And I
that was
think that
a
that actually pairs with, the final theme. We kinda went out of order, but, one of the themes that I wanted to mention earlier was the power of acceptance in a safe place.
hmm
And you spoke about when Andy went to his parents,
yep.
and they were playing, the card game. And the card game actually had a lot of meaning because it was about reading people, and Ben was really good about this. He's really good at the game, and you were just talking about that allegory, and and I think it's almost like the salvation moment
hmm
is you get to this place of where you can't push him away anymore.
hmm
And it was really the hug of Ben's mom where you have this pursuer, and Ben's mom could in that allegory fit the church and how it's supposed
Hmm.
to work, where you have this safe place to be completely honest about your sin and get to the point to where it's not about me anymore. I'm going to reposition myself underneath this humility blanket, submit to God and go forward. And that
Hmm.
safe place should be the church. And I think I kind of thought that kind of fit
Yeah.
really well within that allegory, where
Yeah.
that was the shift that you talked about, where it was like, it's all about me, it's all about me, it's all about me. This is real. And
Yeah.
I really, really like it here.
Yep.
And I'm
Yeah.
safe. And I got a hug
Mm.
and it was real. Now these are real people, and then
Mhm.
there's the change. And that's the response. Hey guys, it's Parker from the WatchWell Podcast. If you like this video, we want to go ahead and have you subscribe right here on this button. If you want to watch the full podcast episode, go ahead and click right here. And if you want to watch another WatchWell clip, go ahead and click right here. And remember, if you're going to watch well. We'll see you in the next one.